Would you like to know what home prices are doing nationwide? I think all of us would. Jeremy Larkin here. It's Monday. This is our deep dive for, I should take this into slideshow mode. The week of March 11th, 2024, guys, spring break just started here in Utah. We're in, of course, St. George, which is an amazing place. And wherever you're watching this in the world, this will be valid information, I assure you guys. So what's going on with home prices and what happened in 23? What's going on in 2024? Here we go. We always like to share this. Most agents know what's happening, right? Good agents understand what's happening, and great agents can explain what's happening. And so if you're not working with us, choose to work with someone out there who can actually explain what's happening. Let's look at this. Guys, consumer confidence in home prices. Well, this is kind of interesting. If we, when we look at consumer confidence, when prices go up as much as they have, and in a separate video, I'm going to be talking about the lack of affordability in nationwide and specifically Utah home prices. Ugh. But this is kind of what confidence, like if you look at this, with the percentage of people who believe that home prices will go down in the next 12 months. Well, during COVID, during the pandemic, everyone thought home prices were going to go down, right? Okay, fair. And then there was this they're going to go up and it's going to be safe. Well, all of a sudden, January is 23 and now we're into 24. People started saying this is going to be a housing crash. It's going to repeat itself. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We don't know, all right? But this is consumer confidence in home prices, right? In what's going to happen with home prices. 1 in 5 still believe that home prices will depreciate. How much? We don't know, but 1 in 5, 20% of you feel that way. All right. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And what we're trying to do, guys, at the Larkin Group is make you the smartest kid on your block. And we don't always know the way, but we're trying to go the way and show the way. If we look at home prices, and I have to keep moving my little button around here so I'm not in the way. This is month over month percent price change in home values. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. There was a little bit of a weird fluke here on our slide. So this tells you over time what happens monthly with home prices. Home prices have been going up, guys, for 50, 60 years, right? On average over time. But if you look back at the last slide, the home prices go up the most in May and June, and then again, for some reason in August, and home prices change the least in December and January. And I don't think that's surprising, right? House prices rose in 49 states between the fourth quarter of 2022 and the fourth quarter of 2023, okay? 49. Only one state did not see appreciation. That was Hawaii. House prices rose in 96 of the top 100 largest metropolitan areas over the last 4 quarters. That's wild. Okay. What was the percentage price change in home prices year over year from the end of 22 to the end of 23? Well, the Intermountain West, where we live in Utah, if you live in Utah and you're watching this, we saw home prices go up by 4.1%. All right. Northwest Central, 6.3%. Who knew? Who knew that in a lot of those cold places, home prices go up? Well, here's the one that baffles me, the 2. Northeast Central, East North Central, 9%. New England, 10%? I don't know why. In the Pacific, 4.1%, et cetera, et cetera. So national average, guys, home prices went up on average 6.5%. Well, the reason I like this slide, if you heard national average is 6.5%, you would think your home went up by 6.5%. But realize that is not only state specific, region specific, it's state specific, it's town specific. Percent price change in home prices year over year. Well, in the state of Utah, now let's get narrowed down a little more, 2% year over year. All right. I'm not going to worry about that slide. So what about home prices going forward? Let's talk about it. I've got my crystal ball. I actually don't, but I do have an Orgain protein shake this morning. CoreLogic is probably the number one most accurate data firm in real estate. Selma Hepp, one of their economists, said, as mortgage rates continue to hover in the 7% range, it will be difficult to convince existing homeowners to move. And if we don't have enough homeowners sell, it keeps inventory low. And that means that 2024 is likely to show another year of home price highs. Crap. This is what they say is going to happen with home prices this year. Goldman Sachs, banking firm, biggest kind of in the world, they're suggesting 5.5% appreciation in 2024. The National Association of Realtors, interestingly, said only 1.4%. The average of all these groups, they think home prices are going up by 3.2%. I think this revision is actually interesting. There was an original forecast and there's a current forecast. The original forecast in November of 23 was this column. Now they've all revised up. Every one of them revised up, and some of them significantly, right? So look at that. Look at that. All right. Home price expectation survey. What is it? It's a nationwide panel of over 100 economists, real estate experts, and investment market strategists. That's what they call the HPES. And what the home price so that was 7. Now we're talking about hundreds of firms consolidating all the data, and this is what they're thinking. 3.7% nationwide in appreciation in 24, 3.36% in 25, 3.8% in 26, 4.1% in 27, and in 2028, 4%. Well, here's what I think is amazing. 4, 8, 11, 14, 17, add those little percentages on top. They're thinking an 18% increase in home prices over the next 5 years. Let's do some math. If you live in Utah and you own a $500,000 home, that would suggest that that home at the end of this time period is worth $590,000. That's a big deal if that's the case. All right. Potential growth in household wealth over the next 5 years based solely on increased home equity. If you purchased a $400,000 home, now they're taking it here, in January of 2024, guys, $83,000. This is why we tell people, yeah, we think you should own a home. You might not be able to own a home right now, but we think most folks should consider owning a home. Guys, as we wrap up, we want you to be the smartest kid on your block. Take out your cell phone right now. And if you want to go to our website or contact us, just hit that. I'm doing it myself. And by golly, it worked. And that takes you to our link tree. And you can, on that link, sign yourself or someone up for your first home workshop, do a home search, get a free home equity estimate, find out exactly how much equity you're sitting on. If you're thinking about a real estate career, you can click on our real estate careers page. You can watch all of our market updates on YouTube. You can book a night in our Miles House Historic Airbnb, or you can help us feed families through our basket brigade. So there's a lot going on there. I'm Jeremy Larkin with the Larkin Group. We would love to visit with you. Again, scan that QR code or visit us at gostgeorge.com and just say, hey, I want to chat. And we'd love to give you some guidance in your journey. We appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Share this on your socials or with a friend if it has been helpful. Over now.